What's going on, everybody? This is Pete from Listen Up Kid. It kind of doesn't roll right? Listen up, kid. I don't know how to say it. So, anyway, I'm going to talk about procrastination, right? And just doing it. That's your camera stand today. Markers. I put that bad boy on here, and I will talk about what it is. So, I like to call this, I guess, learning second place or second place. What could I call this one? What could I call it? Second place. Always being second. Always second place. No. I don't know what to call this. I think I'll call it it ain't so bad being second. It ain't so bad coming in second. Why? Just when you win, you have a lot of learning, right? You learn when you win, of course, right? You learn how to do what it is you do. You learn how to become more talented. You hone into your craft. When you take first and you win, you're really good at what it is you're doing. Now, maybe it's a natural talent or a natural ability for you to be on top, for you to succeed to the highest point. But there's something there with that that says that you're the best there is. Now, when you take second, when you become the runner-up, when you don't even come close to placing or succeeding, I believe there you learn so much more. Okay, you learn what it feels like emotionally to not get what it is you want to get. When to not get anything, because even if you take second or third, it doesn't make a difference because all you want is that gold. You always want it. And to be honest with you, I kind of enjoyed being the second place guy because it kept me alive. It kept me always striving for better, always striving for more. There's a few instances where I did win, especially in like bodybuilding. I won. But when I won, I didn't learn much. I learned a little bit more to better myself. But when I took third and fifth and sixth, that's where I learned more about me, Not only trying different ways to try to take first, but different things and different varieties of techniques to try to win that didn't work for me, and I kept failing more and more as my body changed and everything changed. Like it was a terrible thing. And there's a lot of instances in my life where I just came so close, but we always think that just because we don't get the thing that we want, that it's over, Sometimes not getting the thing that you want is a blessing. Sometimes not getting the thing that you're looking for is a sign that it was not meant to be, and the stars did not want you to have that. But a lot of times we think of it as, oh my God, I'm the worst, I'm pitiful, I'm a nobody. You feel as if you are, I can't think of the word right now, but I guess just not good, not good enough. I can't think of that word right now. But you are, because you're trying. You're putting in the effort to be better. You're putting in effort to do something different. You are on the path to the right direction. A lot of times we get lost in just trying to win. We get lost in the overall scheme of things, we get lost in the goal itself and forget about the overall scheme of things, right? It's learning and becoming better and learning to be resilient and learning how to struggle. At the same time, get out of that struggle and, deal with the emotions that come with that. Because I could tell you 1,000 different stories about, how I took second place, but a couple that come into mind were TV opportunities, okay? So let's talk about this one. TV opportunity was a very popular show now, American Ninja Warrior, right? I did the audition, got onto it. I got my audition done, did my phone castings, did my video castings for the producers, and they loved me. They loved it. They loved me. So at that time, my body was really hurting. It was turning into complete chaos. My hip was not feeling good at all. If you guys don't know, you most likely may or may not have it, but I have hip dysplasia, which means my hips kind of just don't sit in the right alignment as they should. So I already have that genetic disorder, but on top of that, never knew it. So I kind of did a lot of running, did a lot of training, did a lot of squatting, wrestling, skating, whatever it is I did, and it kind of wore and tore to a point where, my hips started shifting out this way, my foot started going out to the right more, and it was just very painful. Painful to sleep, painful to walk, painful to enjoy life. Quality of life was not there. There's no quality of life. So while waiting for this audition or waiting for the call to see if I got onto the show, I just didn't feel like I was going to, So I put my sad face on, and I was like, damn, I'm not good enough to be on the show. They don't want me. I thought they loved me, and all the things that go through your head of that self-deprecating attitude started honing in. And I made the appointment with my ortho to get hip surgery. And the moment I practically hung up and made the appointment with the hip surgery, guess who called? American Ninja Warrior. Telling me that I was in the Philadelphia run, they would be happy to have me, and at least try out whatever it is I could do to move on. At that point in time, I was ready. Like, I did a lot of OCR, a lot of obstacle course racing. I did a lot of monkey bar training, a lot of body weight stuff. So I felt I was ready for it. But, I made the decision to get my hip surgery so my quality of life would be better for you. It wasn't a decision I made for myself. It's because I wanted to be able to run around with you guys. I wanted to be able to play hide and seek. I wanted to be able to run on the football field or baseball field or go to the bouncy houses that we presently do today. And I think without that surgery, I wouldn't have been able to do all these things without being in pain all the time. So it was funny because when I got the call, I was just, they had this whole thing where your mother, Nat, knew everything about it, and I would just, she was videotaping me for some reason. Like, why is she videotaping me? So I picked up the phone, and they were telling me, congratulations, Pete, you are on the whatever season of American Ninja Warrior, blah, blah, blah. I was so faking it of how happy I was not. Because now, something I thought that I didn't get, I got. But I already made a decision to do something else. And I wasn't going to stop that because you guys are more important to me than any TV show that I could get on. And I'm not going to lie, a lot of times that egotistical part of me wanted to take it. I wanted to cancel the surgery and then just do the show and then carry on with it afterwards. But would there be an afterwards? Probably not. Maybe I did good and then they wanted us to do more stuff and I would have just gotten to that whole realm of trying to make it again rather than making a decision based off my value. My value to me, my number one goal is to be a really good father. That's it. Like that's my goal. I don't have any other goals besides that. So if it doesn't match my value of being a good father, a good example to you guys, then I'm not doing my job. I'm not doing what it is my life calling is. But yeah, it was kind of tough to not take it, to finish last because I didn't even get a chance or opportunity to do it. I don't feel any regret at all. But it's just weird to realize that the one thing that you think is super important to you no longer is important. And now I have another story to tell you. It was the same production was NBC Strong.